going on? It's beer from Dorje. Sorry for the flatness of my afro. I've just had a shower at the lovely O2 Academy 2 in Liverpool on the DD tour, which is really cool. This is the third show, and I'm basically going to show you my rig stuff. It's a Wampler pedal t-shirt, yeah. Courtesy of Wampler from Nam, which was cool. Anyway, rig rundown. We'll start with the pedal board. So what's going on here is none of it's turned on because it looks nice with flashing lights, but basically some of you may have seen on Facebook, I've been building this over a few months, just trying to get it to the optimum kind of thing that I love, which is basically delays, a little bit of modulation, and kick-ass lead tone, and just generally the JVM rhythm tone. So yeah, what's going on is this is where the guitar goes in. This is all. These three are through the front of the amp. So we've got the Polytune, courtesy of TC Electronics. Thank you very much, Bruce. And then that goes into the Mesa Flux drive, which you've heard from possibly one of my review videos I did on my channel. If you haven't seen that, check it out. That's for my lead boost, and it adds that thickness and that round tone that you just love. It sings over the top of everything else for leads. It's great. And then Rob very kindly gave me this Buffalo Effects Germanium Fuzz. Now this thing sounds filthy, literally like a filthy whore. And that's the end of the front, what goes out the front of the amp. So then out here we go straight back to the front of the amp. And then in the loop, we start with the Strimer Mobius, which is the newest edition. And this thing has just come out recently. It's an incredible modulations effects unit. Like, I'm talking, it's amazing. If you can afford it, get one. It basically does everything from phasers, flanges, vid trims, pattern trims, you know, like filters, all sorts of stuff. And you can adjust literally every aspect of the pedal, of the sound that you've chosen. It's all programmable, MIDI, foot switch, expression pedal, all that kind of stuff, and it's stereo, so that's amazing. So I've basically built a few patches here, which you can't see because it's not turned on, but I'll have a bit of chorus, a bit of phaser, a very small amount of vib trem going on there as well, which is wicked. And then out of that, we go into the Strand Timeline, which I love. As you may know, I use a lot of delay in my sound. And before I was using the Boss DD6 and the DD7 running next to each other with a kind of pattern going on, which is amazing. I loved it. But I wanted to upgrade something that I could just have everything I wanted in delay, in any kind of delay sound in one box. So that's what this does. And it does everything from tape delays to swell delays to dual delays, pattern delays. What else we got? Filter delays, lo-fi, D-tape, D-bucket, digital. It just does so much stuff. And again, all stereo, completely customizable patches. You know, like, so I've set up a few patches. I've recreated the Boss thing I had going. I made a few others just for experiment, and they're all set, ready for tonight. And then that's just the foot switch for the JVM. So yeah, that's the floor, that's what's on the floor. All powered by the Pedal Power Mondo by Voodoo Labs, which is living underneath the Pedal Train 3. All courtesy of Tone Tools, so thank you, Gary. After the pedal board, it comes straight into this, which is the Marshall JVM 410. Which I'd just like to say thank you for Joel at Marshall for sending it over, because I needed a backup amp in case mine happened to pack in, because I haven't had mine revalved in a long time. It sounds great, I don't want to revalve it, so it's basically a case of I needed a backup just to be safe, and Joel very kindly sent me this, and it sounds great. So thank you very much. And then that's going straight into the Zilla Fat Boy, which is loaded with the Celestion G12K drivers, which really kicks. Someone lost all their sticks just now, but yeah. Yeah. It really kicks. It sounds great, and it's an amazing cab for recording, which is predominantly the reason we got them. So yeah, that's the rig. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Paul Glover for being my lovely guitar tech and setting it all up. I'm going to give you a hug.
Oh, dude, love you so much.
Bring it in.
Oh,
bring it in.
It's a man, love.
It is.
Feel his chest muscles. It's amazing.
He's an amazing guitar player as well, and he's opening up the night tonight as well, so if any of you coming down, you're in for a treat. So Phil's my newest guitar tech.
You guys, I'm just gonna make sure everything's in the right place for you guys.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm taking a photo of the floorboards just to make sure that they're all in the right spot perfectly.
Can we get some blue again? we should go and see my guitars with my very lovely guitar tech Pablo. So let's go. And speed it up. There is the workstation where Paul Jones, aka Pablo, is just sessioning guitars right now. And I just love this entire thing. It's so cool. This comes everywhere on the road. It's this huge flight case, and it has everything you want in it. This is where Pablo does all the work on the guitars. Currently, he's working on my beautiful Chapman Guitars ML1 signature Rabea Massaad model, and I love this guitar. It's really good. This is Proto 1 of 2, so we'll see how the second one turns out, but this one's incredible. So yeah, quickly just run down on what it is. It's just an alder body, it's a through neck, set through, as you can see there. It's really nice. Satin finish, quilt top, it's quilt veneer, and it's just basically a super strat. It's kind of modelled on the N4, but it's a few different tweaks to it that I really like. It's loaded with Seymour Duncan's, Duncan 59 in the neck and Duncan Custom in the bridge. Original Floyd Rose trem, and it's coil tap, and it's going to be loaded with all this stuff as well, and you're going to be able to get this retail $599, which is incredible. So as a guitar with Duncans and a Floyd Rose for $599 is a bargain. Not to mention the veneer and just generally how good it sounds and how well it plays. So yeah, that's an honest opinion from just a guitarist. You know, it's a great guitar.
We're just debating string gauges. Go on, just do it. Just do it.
I'm just gonna be close.
Because Rabea,
I'm a noob.
he's a noob about string gauges, and he's wondering what gauges to put on his Floyd-equipped signature model. And he was thinking about putting a 56
On the bottom, rather than a 52.
Phil, what were you saying
And
about
I was saying that wouldn't that cause problems with the Floyd Rose? Like, would it cause it to not come back to the right place and cause tuning problems? But he said I was an asshole.
Well, no, wait. What he said was...
No, he didn't say I was an asshole.
Contrary to popular belief, the normal sort of 1052 gauges range between 10, 13, 17, 30, 42, 52. So yeah, put 42 on, that's a 46. Yeah.
So what we're doing is
42.
we got every gauge of string we need to make our own hybrid sets and gauges.
So yeah, so
That comes in real handy.
Comes in real handy when you got people like him to deal with.
well, why don't you try?
People like him to deal with.
56, 42, 32,
Yeah, make your own gauge. Call it the Massaad gauge.
and then the 10, 13, 17,
The what?
32. Yeah, and then those.
Then 17, 13.
You guys all smell good. I'm gonna go take a shot.
I sprayed myself with the stuff that Sylvia gave us. That's why
I'm still gonna go take a shot.
All right,
I'm
bye.
out.
Got 156.
See you later, man.
See ya.
Bye.
But what can you do?
So you just made up your own gauge.
Yeah, I did. It's the Rabea Massaad signature gauge.
And what is it then?
It's going to be,
Is that?
yeah, 10, 13, 17, 32, 42, 56. So basically what I've changed up here from a normal skinny top heavy bottom set is I've changed it from 52 to 56 and 30 to 32 I've changed. That's it. Hopefully it'll be fine.
We should probably say a dramatic and huge thank you to Dear Diary of Planet Waves for allowing us
Being awesome.
for being awesome, yeah, and giving us enough stringage that we can do that kind of thing.
It's really awesome.
Thanks.
So the next guitar in my rig tonight is the Washburn N4 series. I've got two of them with me. Just whilst I'm waiting for the next proto to come through, this is basically the workhorse that I've had for the last 6 years. And that's Washburn N4, basically the same as my signature. It's alder body, but it's a bolt-on Stevens extended, which is cool. Bird's eye maple neck. This is a wax finish, and it's got the bare knuckle Warpig in the bridge rather than the Duncan Custom, but it's the same 59 in the neck and an original Floyd Rose. So it sounds almost the same. Give or take a few things because it's a different bridge pickup, but either way, I'm opening the set with this, with White Dove. So it's very cool. I love it. And then the next guitar, which is used for more songs than any other in the set because it's in drop C. And the reason that I'm using this more than any other is because most of the new tunes are in drop C, and I wanted to use the signature for Aeromancy because
of the solo.
yeah, basically, you know, I thought if I'm playing that solo, I want to be using my signature model for it. So, but yeah, this is another N4, and this one is the first one I got. And this is a Paduke N4, so it's really exotic kind of. I think this is African Paduke. because you can get African and Indian, but African is easier to find. But they're not allowed to make them anymore because it's an endangered wood. But what's cool about this guitar is it's a one-piece Padauk body. Not even Nuno has a one-piece Padauk body. So that's really cool.
Isn't it?
So I'm very, very lucky.
That's what you should have said when you said
Yeah, yeah. It's a one-body Padauk, and Nuno doesn't have. He's got a two-piece, so it's a bit rare. I think they only made 20, and for some reason I got one. But I also met him and got it signed by Nuno, and that was an incredible.
I got it.
That was an incredible experience. So yeah, this is in drop C, and this has got the Dario drop C pack on it, and it sounds killer. And it's again bare knuckle war pig in the bridge, 59 in the neck. But it's the same deal, Floyd Rose. There's a Charla Floyd Rose on this actually, it's not original. It's a Charla trend, but it's still good. And yeah, that's that. It's Rabea Massaad from Dorje. If you haven't seen us on this tour, come check us out. It's going to be a great tour. There's still 7 shows after tonight left, so go on to the Dorje Facebook and check out the tour listings. You can see where we're playing. Hope you enjoyed the videos, there's more to come. I'll catch you later.
This is very much a Thunderbird 2, Thunderbird 4 kind of thing, because this is the small rig that I used on last tour, and I don't know if they did this by design or not, but Castle Case's little case fits inside the touring rig.
Wow.
Which I'm just deeply impressed about. This is just general setup stuff, and when I'm stuck in a small cupboard like I was last night, we also have a huge box here which looks a bit odd.
What, a styrene?
No.
Ah, you got tubes.
It's tubes or valves,
Dude,
depending on what
I
side
didn't
you-
even know you had those.
No.
I'm not going to worry now because Pablo's taking care of me, like every other day.
And essentially, as you go down, the damage to your guitar gets greater.
For a minute, I thought this was an ice cream scoop, and I got really excited, but then I
No,
realised
it's not an ice cream
No.
scoop.
What's in the little tiny secret one?
Meeting new people.
Meet lots of musicians.
Get loads of connections.
All the teachers are really experienced.
Bet myself as a musician.
Really good advice.
Best place in England.
The way I see it, we can make the change. We can play the host of the divine. I can't bear to see the world underwater. It's a habit of submerging decline.
Thanks for watching. We'd really like to help you achieve your goals as an artist. If you'd like to book an assessment, please visit www.icmp.co.uk.
I just don't know what to do. And I'm tripping over.